everyone. My name is Capel Gabdel, and we'll be back to our YouTube channel. Today, remember in my previous videos, I was talking about chemistry, and we did some different practicals of Senior 1. Those practicals that are included in Senior 1 topics. Yeah. So today, as well, I've brought you just a Senior 1 topic, and that is separating mixtures. So you are seeing that this different apparatus in front of me. So today, the experiment I'm going to talk about will be separating the mixture of iron fillings with the sulfur powder. So as you see here, this is going to be my experiment that I'm going to just carry out, as you see. So as you see, the things that I need, that I'm going to use in my experiment, one will have a boiling tube. Yeah, so this is our boiling tube, as you see. I'm going to use this boiling tube. The next thing I have is a Bunsen burner. As you see below the boiling tube, there is our Bunsen burner. Our third thing or our third item that we are going to need will be iron fillings. So as you see, I have a white container, and this white container contains iron fillings. Yes, so I need these iron fillings, and also I need a little stand or a stand lamp. So this will be our little stand holding our boiling tube. So as you see here, as well, I need a bar magnet. And this bar magnet is just right here on our right. So this is our bar magnet that I'm going to use. Yes. So the next thing is I'll need a spatula. Yeah, I'll need this spatula. As you see, this is our spatula that I'm going to use in my experiment. Yes. So our last thing that I'm going to need in my experiment will be a matchbox. So as you see here is my matchbox that I'm going to use to carry out my experiment. So as I begin by my experiment, I will begin by just getting these different products, that is iron fillings and the sulfur powder. So when I get these two items, that is the iron fillings and sulfur powder, I will just need something of this kind. I'll just need two of them. So after needing two of them, I'll just drop each in every one. I'll just get these iron fillings, I separate them, I drop them on our one of this. Then I need this sulfur powder, still I do the same. So as I do my process here, I will need this spatula as I told you. So I first I will begin with iron fillings. I open our box or our container containing iron fillings. I have here my spatula. So I'll need to scoop some of the iron fillings. So as you see what I'm doing, I'll just need like 2 scoops or 3 of them. 2.5, it's what I've used. So as you can see here, I carefully close back my container. I contain iron fillings. So as you see, this black product, it's an iron filling. Yeah. So this black product is iron fillings made of metals. Remember, we are going to separate two things. That is iron fillings and sulfur. So as I've just collected my iron fillings, I'll need the next thing I will need is to get this sulfur powder. I do the same as I've done to iron fillings. So I get my next spatula here. I open the container carefully of sulfur powder. So as I open it carefully, I have to make sure that when I'm scooping, I have to be totally careful. So remember, our sulfur powder is yellow in color, so we are going to use this sulfur powder in our experiment of separating sulfur powder plus iron fillings. Remember, you are going to mix these two things. After mixing, you will see the step that I will be doing next. So as I'm carrying out this experiment, remember now I'm just scooping some of the iron fillings from this container, and I drop it on I drop it here as you see what I'm doing. Yes, so as you can see, I'm done. Yes, so this is our sulfur powder. I drop here my spatula that I've used. So again, carefully I close back the container. Yes, so as you see, I'm done closing our container. So the next procedure is to mix these two products. That is the iron fillings and the sulfur powder. Remember, sulfur powder is yellow in color, and this iron filling is it's a metal. These are small metals that have been crushed. Yeah. So and this is just it's in a powder form. So I'll mix these two things. I have two options. I can either mix them before adding to our boiling tube, or I can just add them into our boiling tube together and they will mix them. So, but for me right now, I'll just mix them before I add them to our boiling tube. So I'll need this spatula, remember, and I'm going to mix them carefully such that by the time I add them in my boiling tube, they are well mixed and we can be able to separate our mixture. So as you are seeing here, I've just added the iron fillings with the sulfur powder, as you see, but the iron fillings is still on top. So as I do here, I'm going to just mix my iron fillings with the sulfur powder. So I carefully mix them. As you see, I carefully mix these two products. That is our iron fillings and the sulfur powder. Remember, our iron fillings is black in color and the sulfur powder is just yellow in color. So after mixing them, the next process or the next procedure I need to do is to transfer our mixture of iron fillings plus sulfur powder into my boiling tube. So as I do it here, remember you have to be typically careful such that there is not any distraction of my experiment and we can get the good results. So as I do here, I remember I'm using a spatula. So I will add this the mixture of iron fillings plus sulfur powder into our boiling tube. So as you see here, what I'm doing, I'm just adding the iron fillings plus sulfur powder. Remember, when I'm after adding now, we will see our next procedure that will be burning of these two of the mixture. Burning of the mixture is our next procedure. So as you see here, I'm just adding the iron fillings mixed with sulfur powder. Yeah, so that will be, I think that will be enough for us. So I have to make sure that this iron fillings is at the bottom of our boiling tube. Remember, I'm going to heat or burn this product of our mixture. So the next thing I need is to get a matchbox, and I light up my Bunsen burner that's just below my boiling tube. So remember, when I'm burning, I need the help of a matchbox as my source of heat to apply it on our Bunsen burner, which is as well our source of heat in the laboratory. So I take one matchstick and I light it. So as you see, remember I have to burn our mixture of iron fillings mixed with sulfur powder. So remember, in our you can now see our product of iron fillings plus sulfur powder. Remember, iron filling was yellow in color and the sulfur powder, iron filling was black in color and the sulfur powder is yellow in color. So you can see what's happening between our two mixtures of iron fillings plus sulfur powder. You can see what is happening. Remember, my iron filling was yellow in color in that it was powder, and this iron filling was black and the sulfur powder was yellow in color. So my next step is to get this magnet here, and I need to separate these two products. So I will need these two things, and I drop them here. So as you can see what's happening, I'm just separating iron fillings plus sulfur powder, but you can see the reaction after heating this mixture using a boiling tube and the help of the Bunsen burner as the source of heat. So you can see what is happening. Remember, our experiment is about separating the mixture of iron fillings with sulfur powder. So one of the questions will be, what are you observing? You're observing the color of the mixture changed to black, brown, and some gray colors, as you see. So I think that will be enough for us, and this heat that we have provided will be enough for us. So I will just reduce it or by removing it. So the next thing I need to do is to get this boiling tube, and I just use a magnet to, I will just use a magnet such that I can get my mixture. So as you see, this is our boiling tube. Remember, it's very hot, you cannot handle it with your hands, so I'm using this insulator such that I can lift this mixture of mine of iron fillings and sulfur powder. So I get my magnet here, so I'm going to place my magnet inside, and I see what is going to happen to what I am just mixing. So I get here my magnet, my red bar magnet. I'm going to place it inside my mixture. So as I do it, I will place gently and slowly into the mixture. So after placing these two, so I think you can see what's now happening. My observation, after placing this magnet, this bar magnet into the mixture of iron fillings and sulfur, so you can see what is happening, or what I've just picked up from my boiling tube after heating it with the help of a Bunsen burner. So as you can see, this is what we call the sulfur product after heating. Yes. So after, remember, these iron fillings, they are just metal, so I just needed to separate, to mix them with the sulfur powder, and I need to heat them. After heating, I need to place the bar magnet into the boiling tube, and I remove, or I get my result, and I see my observation, what will happen to the iron fillings after reacting with the bar magnet. So after the iron filling is reacting with the bar magnet, I can see the iron fillings were attracted to the bar magnet, leaving the sulfur product or the sulfur powder into our boiling tube. So thanks for watching. That's how our video has been of separating the mixture of iron fillings with sulfur products. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, like and comment. Thank you so much. Bye bye.